morning. Let's go to Lauren's shop there, my son. Today is the day, you guys. We are actually gonna do the nipples on the high pressure oil rail, and we're gonna find out if that's the case, but most likely lots of people says that, oh, those seals never go. I never seen this o-ring going on the nipples. Well, let me tell you something, don't believe in that. You gotta do a thorough inspection, because everything it's possible, because heat, oil, the seals harden up, and then just not sealing enough. And it seals when it's cold, but soon as it's up, bam. So let's go and we take you guys through this process. Prices of fuel just went up again. Diesel, it's $1.90 now. Regular gasoline $1.80. Oh yeah, Langley's fogged in way more than 30. Look at that. No sun here whatsoever, zero. We are just passing Langley Airport, and boy, this airport sure developed in the past 10-15 years. It's insane. There's a lot of businesses now in, services, repairs, and so on. It's a small airport where, private little planes taking off. We are back at the shop. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna go through replacing all the nipples on the high pressure oil rail. And I'm gonna show you a few reasons why. When you do a pressure test and you have a major leak and you check your stem pipe and your dummy plug, you know that they are excellent, in good shape, there is no damage whatsoever, then you have to go deeper down. And deeper down could be also the injectors, the o-rings in the injectors where the nipples actually going in, or could be just the nipples, because somebody resealed this, and this is very critical not to get the aftermarket o-rings, because they heat cold oil, they get really hard, brittle, and they get flat, and they are allowing to get the pressure by, because when you are putting in 4000 psi and this is not sealing properly and is not torqued down to the proper specs, then that's what happens. And in our case here with the Junior, we had no stem pipe or dummy plugs, because they are all updated. You just put in new ones, and it starts very well when it's cold, but soon as it's hot, crank no start. And this is what we came up with. This is the one, and I'll show you there is also damage on the nipples. They have grooves, and that can cause also when it sits inside the o-ring, because there is a little bit of vibration in there and there is a little bit of movement, and because that groove and the o-ring, it's kind of allowed the pressure to go by. So let's see how this goes, and hopefully helps one of you guys out there to narrow down when you have a situation like this. You crank it, but it's not firing hot. Let's go. So here we are. Here is the oil rail, and these are the nipples that goes inside the injectors. And if you guys see, you see it there, right? There is, all of them have some damage, and I show you how the new ones are looking. So anyway, we took already one out here. Okay, so this is how the nipples are looking, and let's see the o-ring in there. And yeah, this o-ring, it's pretty, yeah, it's flat. It's flat. Definitely it's flat, you know. So there is no damage on it, but it's hard as a rock and it's flat, and that's enough. So when you do this process, I strongly suggest to blow all the oil out of the rail and make sure you clean out the rail, make sure there is no any particulars like metal or o-ring residue and all that kind of stuff. You want to get those out, you know, so you don't contaminate the new oil going in and contaminate and screwing up the injectors, right? So let's get the rest out and start putting in, cleaning it out and putting in the new ones. ICP, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just makes life much easier.
Whoa.
Well, that's why I said you have to keep that there.
Biggest I got. There we go. Just a little bit. I'd like to get these seated in there. That'd be nice. Okay. That oil's so black too. Gross.
Okay, you have a torque wrench?
I do. Right
Okay,
there.
get your torque wrench. I want to see yours measures too, right? When you undo? No?
No, just a cheapo, man.
You should have told me I could have bring mine.
Well,
But-
you want to break one and have a feel for it? Because you would know, right?
Okay. Yeah, just hold it there.
Yeah, I got it. That one's a lot more than the other one was, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that one was not that
Let's,
bad, I don't
let's
think.
loosen this one up too. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this was not.
No, that's more like almost less than that one.
Yeah.
But it was leaking from the front and the back, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, this was very. Anyway, we don't keep those. You have a pick or?
I do. Is it in the truck? It's in the truck.
They are really hard, you guys. Anyway, we'll see. Yeah. They're very flat. Yeah, that caused the problem for sure. Okay, so all the nipples are out, and I'll show you to see, because there is a lot of, I don't know if you guys can pick it up or not. Can you? You see it? Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you in a bit, but let's clean this one out and we're gonna start installing, and I show you the new, how they look, in the old one, right? So let's do that. Okay, I got them all out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I knew that
So
was gonna happen.
now we need to,
Clean this out.
yes, Okay, the cleaning is done. Okay, here we are. So we clean this one out and we blow it out with sharp air. And to clean this, we didn't use a brake cleaner. We use a DW40. It's a better component to clean than to take all that viscosity away. Now we are ready to install the new parts. So here we go. We got the new O-rings, and we got a set of 8, and this is the first set 4 that we're gonna use. Okay, so we can just put the O-ring in there. Supposed to go nicely in there. Make sure it's in. Yeah, there we go. We install every one of them. Okay, and we're gonna put a little bit of lube on it once it's in, just so if any movement, it's lubricated, so it's not gonna cut it out, but it should be fine. So here we go. The O-rings are in. Now we are getting the new nipples, and I'll show you the difference between the new and the old. Okay, you see the damage. You probably can see the damage on the old one, and that can cause lots of headaches. So how these nipples are working? Well, pretty much you just put it in, and then you have the torque down nut that holds this guy down, and it's 150 foot-pounds. Yeah, you think it's a lot, but no, it's not. So just a little bit, make sure that they have a little bit of, so, you know,
Lubrication never hurts.
yes. So I'll show you a little bit, you guys, how it looks inside there with the O-rings installed. As you can see, and you see how that lube is on it. Okay, and now we're gonna install the new nipple caps. Okay, yes. So just like that goes on, every one. Make sure it's nice and straight, because otherwise your socket won't go on it. Okay, so we have 4 in, and I like to use a same nut, putting it in from where the same hole it came out. That's why I put them like this. Okay, that's the hole. Come on. There we go. You want to make sure it goes nice, smooth, right? And you push it down all the way by hand. And then we torque. Okay. And it just needs, you know, lots of patience here, and pay attention to all the details, because that's very important.
These are dirty.
Yeah, that's why you need to wipe them all off. So if you guys see here, you know, like this bevel, that's what pushes down the nipple and holds it against that O-ring. Okay, so this is the last one. Now we are gonna take a chance on the injector seals that sits inside the injector where the nipples go in, because we checked every one of them with the old nipples putting it in, and it looked pretty solid, no damage. So we figured that this is the problem, but once we install this back on, we can also pressure test to make sure that actually we achieved our goal. And then if no leaks, we're gonna go to the next one, and then we know that this is 100%. I tightened them all by hand. Now we are gonna set it in the vise just to be able to tighten it down to 150 foot-pounds, because 150 foot-pounds is a lot. Okay, so it's just a little holding it so it's not twisting on us. So there it is. Okay, now where is the torque wrench? Okay, did you set it to 150?
It's already set to 150 foot-pounds.
Perfect.
Now it's a cheapo torque wrench, so it just goes click, click.
Yeah, that's all we need. Okay.
There it is. Click.
And we double checked them after we did all of them. I should grab mine.
Yeah. If you don't pull right at 90, if you're pulling it away from it a little bit, it won't actually click properly. It's crazy. It's super sensitive.
This is very critical. This is the most critical ever.
Yeah, I believe it. That's probably why too the front and the rear were leaking. Those are the ones I think were leaking.
Okay, that's done.
Oh,
Here behind you guys, we had a busy diesel. We just made it. Let's see if they got the parts, because they show they have it on the website. You never know.
hopefully.
Boop, boop, the door. No stock. So let's go to the dealer then.
You mean this dealer?
Yeah. I'm on my way home. We are still waiting for a couple of O-rings to show up, you guys. And then this one it's complete, but the one side it's fully done. And we just have to do the other side. So that's it. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate all the love and the support you you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would really much appreciate that. It will help, you know, as a small creator to grow. You know, hit the like button, you know, leave a comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So that's it for today. Much love to you guys. Be well, be safe, and be happy.